Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Disco Elysium, shall we? We need to keep these ravers by getting some more music, but it does say that this will help a while. So we also want to talk to Suna and see if we can get her into this, but I don't think we can. Now, it says it may take a while, but at some point, we're going to get to a moment in the game where it's been a while, so we can help them. I don't know if we have a tape yet for the base. I don't know if Suna wants to help or talk about anything else at all.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on. You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
Okay, now we're on to something.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Okay, so I have 97% on this check. Research not going well. I discovered Fortress Accident. I talked to the dice maker, and I'm good at suggestion. I think, so let's do it. I think I only lose on the 2.
When research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
By your old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in the doomed commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Wait, you mean Placence?
That's her name, I believe.
Actually, I've already been inside it.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
I knew I'd have to come back to this. And where is it?
In the giant ice bear fridge.
She did.
I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offsite copy from the ice bear.
What is an offsite copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project. The radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to the glowing cube inside the machine.
She's making it extra simple for you.
She sure is.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
I found if it's called an off-site copy, why is it on-site?
Oh god, not this again. It is not on-site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
I know.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
She stares at you with pleading, furious eyes.
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the off-site copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the off-site copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislaw.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Jawiza. god, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
Nothing to do with the curse.
And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I found the ice cream maker but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Okay. Why can't you go and get it yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
What if it does emit elemental evil? Narrow your eyes. Don't be too harsh. That's only because of their socio-economic situation.
Yes, but she literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my Reim Civic. I'm not making this up.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic.
Alright, I'll go look for it.
Thanks.
Okay. She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer. There we go, and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
Heck yeah. It opens
It's
everything.
for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund.
This is awesome. I'll leave you. Let's go get it. So now we got a really cool tool. So let's check this thing out. It's going to be in tools. Equipped this to open lock containers in the world. I mean, this thing is so good. I'm going to use it instead of... Oh my god, it's humongous. I wonder if we can get in... We could try all sorts of places that we couldn't get in before if we use this baby. Look how huge it is. Look at me carrying this. This is awesome. Alright, I don't think I should actually, even though it looks hilarious, I think I should put something else on, like my boombox, because walking around with the boombox looks sweet. That thing is just too big. I'll switch it on when I need it. Alright, hit me. Alright, so here's the ice cream maker. Now I'll switch this on.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Well, actually, this is probably not the right check. What's this one here?
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker.
No, I don't need that. I've unplugged this. This could be it, but I didn't know it was going to be physical instrument. Anyway, if it is physical instrument, I have +1. Do I have better than that with anything that I have? I actually don't think so. I think I'm terrible at physical instrument. Even if I wear this, it's only +1. Yeah, I'm in bad shape here. Let's go for it anyway. Even.
This orange machine is dead. Ice groans
Got it.
and howls under the strain of your giant
Oh, I am
convulsive
using it.
multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Sweet.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Take it.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
You got that right.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I am curious, but I feel like I would just break it. No, we could check. There's nothing wrong with me checking. If there's some kind of dice roll involved where I could break it, then, you know, I don't want that to happen, obviously. It's hard to get over there. I can't see very well in here. Alright, how do I walk in here? Why are you stuck, Harry? Stuck you are, though. Maybe it's because of this thing that I'm holding. No, it has nothing to do with that. Anyway, let's see if we can use this. No, you can't get to it. There's some kind of weird, like... Something's blocking me. Something is off about this. I can't walk over there. Do I need to come at it from a different angle? But that doesn't even make sense. I can't click on anything in here. Is it because it's too dark? Maybe because it's like, it's not bright enough because it's so late in the day that you can't see, so he won't do it? I really don't know, but I'm just not going to mess with it then. I actually got the thing. Alright, I feel good about this. This is going to be a big breakthrough.
Yes, what is it?
About the copy.
Yes?
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament onto the radio computer core, ready to close the door. What are you even hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
She says and presses print on the machine's keyboard.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Play it cool. Now what?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where? Lean closer.
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything?
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing
I've
speed.
never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you!
She yells back with a grin. So where is it? Where's your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls form a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
You got it.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals. Solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Logic. Challenging. Yeah, I'll go figure it out. I'm good.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She pats the mainframe.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay, so she wants me to move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. Okay, sure.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it.
What, you don't trust my intellectual capabilities to solve this problem on my own?
Come on. It's not about your brain. Even I couldn't figure it out on my own. Can you please just go and move the water bowls for me? Thanks.
Right. But my ego. You've hurt my ego. Alright. So she says the third and fourth water bowl. But I don't even know what she's talking about. From which point? Like, which one is number 1? Which one is number 2? Let me see. Did she tell me... Let me see. Did she say from the left? And if she did, like, which left? Her left? Stage left? What are we talking about here? She just said third and fifth.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Okay, so that's it. I don't have to remember. It tells me the third bowl 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Aw, I'm getting hurt. Okay, move the fourth bowl 5 to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
Uh-oh.
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Indeed, we leave. I'm going to heal my morale. I don't want it to be, you know, in danger of anything bad happening.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Uh-oh.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
All right.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
We're going to make it happen. She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin. I've been through so much worse than this. Let's listen.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
I'm not worried. I should be, but I'm throwing caution to the wind. I shaved my mutton chops after all. You're overthinking this.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary.
It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the
The
keyboard.
lieutenant takes a step back.
He's out.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well,
Damn it.
she's avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging her forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
I'm getting them up,
This can't be
my
it.
hopes up.
You should have a listen.
Now, this is funny. Perception even. Okay, so this is a perception check. I found a melody for Egghead. I helped Egghead, and I'm even. But I can try it, but I want to see if I have any boost to perception. So I'm going to just... oops. I'll let you work in peace. I'll try it, but give me a second. Items? No. Close. Alright. We need perception here. I have perception +1, but I think I can get better than that. Perception is yellow, so I'm just looking for yellow. -1. How's that? -1. -1. Oh. No. No, I've got nothing. So I just try it, but I'm not good at it.
Yes, what is it?
Let's go.
Everything
Oh my god, I got it.
disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Well, the drug lab, obviously.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would, if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Okay,
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
that's right. Let's go talk to him.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
That's right, officer. Question mark. That's about where we are. All right. They're not going to set up a drug lab. We're going to do this the right way. Just a discotheque inside a deteriorating church with a crab man and a programmer looking for an anomaly that may or may not end the world. This is how we do things. This might be the bass sound that he needs.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
The speed freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited.
And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind?
You mean the drug lab? Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's illegal, you see.
Oh man, really? You're a complete ballbuster.
That's right.
Fine, we can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Yes, I'm a ball buster. The tent's gone. Okay, and it's 1800. We're moving. Is Estelle still out here, like, recording? It doesn't look like she actually is. It looks like maybe she went back in. Look, they did set up in here. Oh my god, they have like a sweet disco ball light going. Oh boy, hardcore. Alright, how's this going?
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is the music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's it going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how's it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy.
She points at
I
Egghead.
need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask
He
him?
doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll see what I could do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes.
She does jazz hands to mock
Let me know
him.
how it goes.
Now that the ravers are settled in, can you help me contact Coalition Warship Archer?
It's true. The drug fiends have made themselves quite comfortable. But I still have a great deal of work to do.
Okay.
This project is immensely important to her. She's not going to help you until it's finished.
Fair enough.
If you're desperate for collaborators now, I suggest you ask your new friends. They seem to have plenty of time for side projects.
Right. I'll leave you in peace.
Denarian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church.
It does.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
She said 3.5. 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
We are.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
That's interesting. With a grin, he sticks the plug into the line and you hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Fair enough.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
This is scheduled.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Okay, buddy. The game is saving here. Uh-oh.
Yes, what is it?
I talked to him. You can unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Shouts Egghead, a great smile still adorning his face, larger than the red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
Yeah, he ain't turning it down.
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Did he glue it?
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
That's hardcore.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what he's trying to say is that it's stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Ray of sound.
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
All right,
All ready.
says Andre.
Ready.
All right.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
Oh, I forgot. She's back there. But she's still recording the ground?
The lieutenant nods stoically.
He's so stoic. Proceed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Awesome.
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest.
Look at Andre looking around. That's sweet.
It will devour everything.
Maybe.
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Wow, we're doing a real experiment here.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus. Yeah, the chandelier might drop,
It's getting louder.
says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Okay, now we're getting some real Ghostbuster stuff here.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
Mother of Mega. You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing
In
faint.
his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
It was in me at first.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously. his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
Uh-oh.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Oh no. She looks up. A screech fills the air, a scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Oh boy.
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of
This
a
is the
giant
bass.
compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping your foot. Yeah, we should stop. Mute it. Everybody don't panic. It's beautiful.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Shit! It doesn't stop.
The woman is
Seal, have you?
furiously pressing down on her keyboard.
Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop.
Awesome.
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
All right, we need to not die. So, Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
It was.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time. This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
So, she's talking about this anomaly destroying her project?
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yeah, it's the base.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Awesome.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
Yeah, no one knows.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write Sulislaw?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
Indeed.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to?
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
Sweet.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
They're okay.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
She's like, I don't
Now,
care.
I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
We made it.
You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Pale -10, pale unknown. Form a theory in a 2mm hole. So now we need to. I mean, maybe someday we can get this. The pale unknown is confusing, but we now need to talk to her about the Coalition warship Archer. And we did it. I mean, we leveled up. We got 70 experience, and we got an awesome item, which is the multi-tool here. So we are just really, really doing well, making great progress. The Speed Freak andonic music fiends are living with the programmer and the Crabman. The church didn't come down. Harmony, everyone. I want to say thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. I'll check you in the next one. Take care.